Next thing I know, Star jumped down from her porch, picked up something from the ground, and made a tight fist. I stood with my arms folded across my chest. For a minute, neither of us said a word. We just locked eyes. Okay, I'll admit it. From where I was sitting, she was kind of cute. Truth be told, if ever there had been a beauty contest, Star would have been named Beauty and I, the Beast. Nevertheless, I wasn't about to let that skinny, high-yellow wannabe pageant chick from across the street know that she was indeed the shit. Suddenly, Star wound up her right arm as if she was about to throw a pitch in the World Series. She let go off a huge rock, almost smacking me in the head. I ducked, and the rock slammed against our screen door. That did it. Enough was enough. I figured I had to say or do something to defend myself because all the little heathens on my new block were outside, and they were all pointing at me and chanting, "Gorilla, gorilla, gorilla, gorilla." They paraded back and forth. Man, I was so mad. I had smoke coming out of my nose. With all the red she was sporting and the temperature blazing at 95 degrees, I knew that I had just met the devil. I slammed my book shut and headed across the street. Yeah, I was planning to fight a girl. Keon ran after me, swinging his arms wildly, and yelled at me. "Come on, Bilal, forget her, man," he pleaded with me. I refused to back down from Star, so I continued in her direction. The faster I walked, the louder the chanting became. "Gorilla, gorilla," some of the kids shouted, while others ran around in circles, kicking up dirt as they screamed at the top of their lungs. "It's a fight! It's a fight!" the little bastards instigated. But like the true soldier she was, Star didn't budge. She stood her ground on her porch. She continued talking junk, rolling her neck and pointing her fingers at me. "I ain't scared of you, and if you come up on my porch, I'ma beat your big black ugly tail," she threatened. As I marched over to her, I was still trying to think of a comeback, but I couldn't think of anything that could top an 11-year-old girl's invitation to kiss her ass. Suddenly, something stopped me dead in my tracks. To this day, I still don't know what it was. I made a tight fist with both of my hands, and then I slowly turned around to face the loudmouth instigators that were trailing behind me. I needed to silence their heathen asses once and for all. I took in a deep breath, exhaled, then I let go of the ugliest face that I could possibly make. "The next motherfucker that calls me gorilla better call me Gorilla Black," I yelled out. The next thing I knew, everybody took off running as if they had seen a ghost. Later that night, before we went to bed, Keon told me that when I had turned to face the crowd, that I had fire in my eyes.